Yay, we are live. We are live. Hello, hello, hello. We're just like a little bit earlier. Just wanted to check all of the equipment, equipment. Welcome, 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 everybody. This is Into the Bliss 1717. I'm Carey Lee, and I'm here to do a live transformational tarot Tuesday reading. Tuesdays I like to dedicate for Sarah. Where are you, Sarah? Sarah's in Southeast Florida with me, but she's not here at the condo right now. She's giving me my space to channel. Much love to you, Miss Sarah. So I like to dedicate Tuesdays really to like archetypal patterns, working with different decks that focus and emphasize archetype work. And today we've got some interesting cards coming on. I'm just going to go right after it. These are timeless readings, folks. And that basically means I'm tapping into multiple energy threads. Take what resonates, leave the rest on the table behind. Right. Today we've got the shaman coming out, my loves. The shaman. It's like definitely giving me the vibe. Some of you may identify as a shaman. Okay. Maybe some of you are in denial. Maybe you're not thinking of yourselves along the terms of a shaman, but like a healer, or you're in denier. You're in denier of this role. I just really feel like, it's like in order to really identify with this, it's like you've definitely done some level of healing on yourself. Whether that's a physical healing, mostly it's like some type of mental health healing, really, really going in and facing your own shadows, right? Because before you can actually step into that role at this level of a healer, you must go through your own healing process to then be able to stand forth and actually help others do the same exact thing. Maybe that's something that some of you are in denial of. I feel like recently I've got the forest that came out with the shaman card, and it doesn't surprise me because they go hand in hand. You know what I mean? A lot of times, like the forest can represent the subconscious, like part of the subconscious, where it's like this could be speaking in terms of like maybe you've just recently gone into a forest, right? Like literally, maybe. But I think it's more of a metaphorical thing that you've been through, your darkest nooks and crannies is what's coming through right now. And when you come out of that, it can feel really foggy and like unclear of like, okay, now what? You know what I mean? And I feel like I'm speaking to a collective out there, like visionaries. This is giving me Aquarian energy. It's like you've experienced some type of vision, and that's also, a shaman is very much like the Hierophant in the tarot deck, meaning like you're literally a bridge between the divine realm and the earthly realm. You know what I mean? You're able to experience visions. You're able to experience, tapping into different timelines, different realms, and really, coming up with not even coming up with, like, you're receiving downloads. I feel like whatever you guys have just come through, I feel like I'm just getting this very like thick, dense, like fog kind of feeling. I just feel like you're kind of like almost shell shocked isn't the word that wants to come through. It's just like haze, like a very thick haze. Like you feel heavy, but some type of a vision has come through. Something has come through. Like I feel like it's a calling that maybe some of you are actually in denial of, because spirit was like, they need to surrender denial. They need to surrender denial, whether you're denying this new role that wants to come in. And we're going to dive deeper into the tarot to find out what's actually going on in this particular communities, into the Bliss 1717's communities, like energies right now, what's coming through. But I just get the sense that some of you are denying your gifts. You're denying that it's the time is right to really step up and step into this role. You know what I mean? I feel like some of you may like be denying, like, who am I to do this? You know what I mean? It's like, who are you to question great spirit on what your path is? It's already been decided for you. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like comparing apples to oranges kind of thing. So I don't know. I hope that that's resonating for somebody out there. Somebody's feeling like they're in denial on something. Spirit's also asking, like, surrender what's coming through your intuition, because it's spot on. And maybe that's what you're struggling with in terms of denial right now. Maybe this vision that's come through, like you've been in the forest, you've faced all these darker aspects of yourself, right? You've come into contact with maybe other beings or other, I don't know, like maybe your guides recently, something's coming through like that. It's almost like whatever's coming through the pipe, whatever's coming through the channel, whatever's coming through, it's like you're in denial of it. You know what I mean? Oh my God, Deanne. Hey, what's up? Welcome. I haven't seen you in a minute, sister. Good to see you. Wow, awesome confirmation. It's like, stop that, Deanne. I know who you are. Why are you denying your gifts? Like, there are people that need your gifts. That's what's coming through. You're put here on earth to, go through the pain and go through your healing process, because there are other people that require your guidance. They require your wisdom. They require your healing abilities that they don't have within themselves. It's like ultimately like a ripple effect. You know what I mean? Oh, yes. Book a session, Lisa. Please, please, please. Look at all my girls, all my sisters showing up. I love it. I love it. So I'm getting chills here. Let's go ahead and dive into the tarot and find out what's been cooking up. Ooh, I'm getting chills on that one. Lisa, every time you show up, I get chills, girl. All right, here we go. Spirit, let's go into detail. What is going on? What's unfolding for this beautiful community on their paths with regards to the shaman and forest energy and denial and intuition? Please and thank you. Three, 2, and 1. Two of Swords showing up as your energy right now, community. Ace of Swords in the past, Page of Pentacles in the past. Happening in the present right now. King of Swords, lots of head, lots of mental energy popping up on this board here. King of Swords, Six of Swords in the present. Over the next 4 weeks, it looks like we've got some action, some movement coming in. The Emperor and the Four of Swords. Wow, lots of mental energy here, my loves. Overarching energy, Seven of Pentacles. Definitely like you're in a pause right now on something. Wow, yeah, contemplating. It's interesting. Yeah, it looks like in the past, Ace and Two of Swords, you could have been dealing with somebody on the younger side with the Page of Pentacles, but I feel like in the past, recent past, some type of a communication came in, some type of really big clarity. Again, I'm picking up on you were receiving some type of downloads, some type of a vision came through, and it like really like freaked you out, and like you are in denial of it, right? And that's why I've got this Two of Swords right now, like this particular Two of Swords. It's like giving me like you're blocking this, like you're like, no, what the hell's going on here? I'm not going to do this. Like, no way, Jose kind of vibes, right? But there's some type of an opportunity. I feel like you've learned something from this, whatever it was. Again, you could have been dealing with a younger, maybe somebody on the younger end. Or maybe these are children involved. Page of Pentacles. It's like I feel like there's more forest in the background too. I definitely feel like some of you have been on a journey, whether this is like a physical journey somewhere, like you've just gotten back from somewhere. This could be like a physical trip that you just got back from. Or I also feel like for some of you, like there's been some type of a recent journey, like internal journey. And again, I don't think you were prepared for what you learned from that experience. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's something to do with taking your power back from something. Taking your power back from something. Getting really, really clear on something. I'm hearing like it's scaring you. It's scaring you. There's a level of, I'm scared to do this. I'm scared to take this. I'm scared to take this leap. So what's happening in the present, what I like about what's happening in the present right now, I've got the King of Swords. I've got the Six of Swords. Some of you could actually be moving away from a relationship with the King of Swords. This could be because like, look at the owl in the bottom of the corner of this card. It's like, there's been some level of wisdom gained from this recent excursion is coming through that you've just been on. Again, take it how it resonates, whether you've been on a trip and you had a light bulb moment, you know what I mean? Like something became really, really clear to you, whether that was a vision that came in through internally or some type of communication, something that effect. but it's like you could have been dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, and it's like you're exiting the building, like you're in the process right now. Like you do have clear inner knowing. Like this can also be that she's got the blinders over her eyes. It's like, you know, the bird's kind of like pecking at the tops here, like pulling the strings along. Like I feel like you felt like you were being pulled along the strings somehow with this person. For some of you that were dealing with a person, it's like you're definitely moving away from that person, that situation. Six of Swords energy. For others of you, this could definitely be you moving away from, like, your inner saboteur is coming out. Like if you have this vision and your heart knows I should be doing this, like your soul is calling you to do something. Again, take it how it resonates. Is it a relationship? Is it a job? Is it stepping into a calling? Is it making some type of a move on some level somewhere? And like your intuition is telling you this, but you're in denial on some level. But it's like, I don't know, the King of Swords and the other aspect of that too could also be referencing for some of you, like really coming into radical acceptance of the situation, getting very clear on it. Like you see what this is, you know, and it's kind of like a back and forth, like I can't believe I'm gonna freaking do this, or holy crap, everybody's gonna be freaking out when I do this. Is kind of what I'm picking up on right now. But like maybe some of you are dealing with legal stuff too, is what's coming through. But one way or another, whether this is an old way of being, or this is a person that you're walking away from, or this is like a situation, like you're going to walk away from the denial. That's what you're working on right now, is walking away from the denial. Oh, legal stuff. Oh, Lisa, you do need a reading, sister. You better book it because my prices are going up in January. Just going to let everybody know. So book it before the end of the year, Dano. Wow. Okay. So what's going to be unfolding over the next 4 weeks? Definitely going to be taking some action, empowering up. Maybe an Aries is going to be coming into your life that's going to help you like propel forward, right? I really feel like I'm speaking to you though, my loves, this community, whoever's watching this reading right now, is like maybe you are an Aries or you have dominant Aries in your chart. It doesn't have to be though. This is you definitely stepping up to the plate and taking action on something. Like you're not head in the sand energy on this anymore. Like you are going to get to the point over the next 4 weeks, like, because this is something that you're pondering. It's like marinating on, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, yeah, the shock factor, this download's coming through. I need to deal with the situation, whether it's a person, a job, a legal sitch, whatever, or again, answering this calling, right? As a healer, a calling, you know, building, creating something, bringing it forth for the collective, right? But you are going to be taking action on this in a very balanced, healthy way is what's coming through. It's almost like that's what's going to be happening over the next 4 weeks, that marinating. You're letting I guess that maybe blah, 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 that's coming through really fast. Maybe that's what Spirit's trying to get me to, I'm getting chills on that. It's like, give it some time to marinate and you're going to know when it's time to take action. And please, please, please surrender to your intuition because it's going to be spot on. It's like there's some type of a big healing that's coming forth with the Four of Swords. I feel like maybe this healing, whatever it is it's healing, and I'll get more information. I will clarify. But I feel like when you heal this sector within yourself, it's going to catapult like a download intuition where you'll be ready to take the action. For some of you, that's also a call to take action, to slow it down over the next 4 weeks, because slowing it down and integrating rest, chilling out, that is action, guys. Okay. It's bold action in this day and age when people glorify burnout, right? But also for some of you need to hear that, like slowing down enough. I keep looking at this card on this other deck. It says get centered. It's like, if you could really just slow down enough and give yourself the time to reflect on everything that's been happening. I'm hearing over the last 4 weeks right now, that what you're getting ready to execute right now, and then versus what's coming in over the next 4 weeks. It's just something about letting things sit for a minute before you pull the trigger on the next move. Yeah, I have the Empress energy on the bottom of the deck. It's like that's oh my god, Emperor and the Empress. So it's almost like, yeah, it's like a little less masculine right now, a little more Empress, meaning like slowing it down, sensual, enjoying life, being confident in yourself, kind of just like getting yourself into a spot where you really can receive. Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck as well. It's like, this isn't about, it's like if you can slow down and get into that receptive state, Spirit has a gifty, Spirit has a cup. Stop worrying about what happened in the past. Stop worrying about what's coming in the future. You know what I mean? What's Deanne saying? Slow down has been the theme. Keep hearing that. Yeah, it's you know what? It's such a massive theme with us all still integrating and finding our way in this Pluto and Aquarius. And I'll put it in this description box. There's a reading that came up from an astrologer. It literally just showed up randomly on my algorithm. I had never watched her before, but it was very, I just feel so called to share it with everyone, especially when I see Deanne and Lisa making comments like that. It's like, full moon, Gemini, trining Lilith. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. See, this video that I'm talking about though was, I'm getting chills on that too, Lisa. It was talking about how important it is if you don't already have a really self-disciplined practice of meditation or something that is a practice that gets you grounded and centered. Like you need to be able to be your calm in the chaos at all times, because we are learning how to work with the fire and the air, the fire and the air element energy more so now moving forward, like over the next 30 plus years, you know what I mean? So everything's going to be speeding up. And everybody's been so used to trudging through that dense Capricorn energy for so long, right? Well, that's like done. It's gone. So yes, Deanne, if you're hearing slow down, slow down, slow down, you're hearing it from multiple sources. That is for you, babe. Please do so. You know what I mean? And it's not just a one and done. Spirit's like, it's not a one and doneer. This is a way of life. Four of Swords. This needs to be made a way of life, however that fits for you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and like with the Seven of Pentacles and the overarching energy, it's the same thing. Learning how to really slow it down, pause and reflect what keeps you centered, what doesn't keep you centered, right? Celebrating your wins. It's like whatever work you guys have been putting into, whether that's into yourself, into a relationship, into exiting something, it's like the payouts are coming. Do you know what I mean? The payouts are coming is what I'm hearing. Hold on a second. Let me just get this other tarot deck. Give me some information about that Ace of Swords in the past, Spirit. What was coming through for this community on the Ace of Swords? What was happening? Please and thank you. And I like seeing the Ace and the Two of Swords together because that's progression. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, whatever cracked the heart open, whatever thing came through and you were like, holy shit, I don't want to face that, man. It's like, well, you already faced it. You know what I mean? You already did the hard work. Let's see. Show me that Ace of Swords, Spirit. What was going on with it? A little bit more detail. Something that deeply resonates for the collective. Please and thank you. 3, 2, and 1. Wow, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Okay, so some of you, this is about mind-heart coherence. Wow, 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Some of you, this is definitely like a heart opening, a mind-heart coherence. And again, like I said, some type of a journey, whether it was a trip, it was an internal journey, some type of a communication came through. I think maybe for some of you too, Pisces, and it's like brought you, this could have been somebody younger, Page of Pentacles, right? I do still think that there are kids involved for some of you on this level, but I definitely feel like, I don't know, like I feel like the jig is up. You realize with this person, it's not going to happen. It's not going to go down. I can't give the deets on it, but all I can say is that you had some big, like, terrifying moment, like, holy crap. I feel like for some of you, you've been in denial on it for a while, but the writing's been on the wall kind of a thing. But this is actually a good thing, you moving away from it right now, whatever it was. It's a person, it's an old way of being, whether it's you denying this gift that you have, this offer. Maybe some of you have recently come into some type of an offer, like a job offer or an offer to like level up. I'm hearing spirits ready to level you up because you've recently gone through some major freaking healing. Some healing. Some type of a healing. It's like I'm getting chills on this right now. Spirit knows what I'm going to say. There's a level of relief with this 9 of cups. Like there's a level of relief, and like Spirit's with you on this 9 of cups. There's an eagle right here above. It's like you are so closely watched. Like I don't think that you really realize how protected you really are, whoever's watching this. But there is such a bigger role for you is what's coming through right now. This is pure channeling right now. There is a specific role for you, and Spirit needed you to see whatever you needed to see to be able to get you to where you are right now in terms of, okay, I see the truth now. I'm figuring I need to surrender, denying this, whatever this is coming through. Like, you're not given anything that you cannot handle is what's coming through right now. It's like, yes, whatever is coming through, trust it. Even if your mind, that's what wants to come through with this. It's like with the Ace of Pentacles, it can also be about where are you putting your energy, like your thoughts, right? It's like if you keep worrying about the other stuff, like repeating and like coming back, it's going to. I'm getting lost in this right now. It's like there's some type of a level up. Like I said, you have some type of a very specific role that Spirit has for you. And I think you're becoming privy to that. And it's scaring the shit out of you. But it's because you have done so much depth work. You have spent so much time in the forest. You've spent time in the nooks and crannies within yourself that freaking terrify you. You are so freaking strong. Do you have any idea how strong you are? You can do this. You were built for this. Like literally built for this. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's talk about this King of Swords and the Six of Swords. What's happening in the present right now, Spirit? Help me understand this for them. Someone out there needs confirmation on something. I can feel it in my bones. Three, 2, and 1. The Hermit. Yeah. Ooh, big chills on that one. The Hermit, 9 of Swords, 5 of Cups. Yeah. It's like oh man. Yeah. There's more Gemini energy on the bottom of the deck, Magician. Like you came into I'm getting massive chills on the tops of my thighs right now. You guys came into some type of vision. Okay. Some type of, whether again, internal or external, however you got it, place it where it fits. But man, you gained some wisdom from this. Leveling up, the Hermit, you're expanding, your consciousness is expanding. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this wisdom, this knowledge that you acquired, it is literally propelled you to face your biggest fears. There's the 9 of Swords, to face your biggest fears. And you feel like this is all coming at you, but it's not coming at you. That's a complete illusion. You've literally faced your shadows. You've faced the inner saboteur. It's like, look at this 5 of Cups. Like, let go of the negative thinking is what Spirit's saying. That's what I was trying to get through on that Ace of Pentacles, because the Ace of Pentacles is always like, man, while you're like sowing the seeds, right? You're watering and nurturing whatever it is that you are. It's like, you want to keep your mindset straight. You don't want to be letting darkness and fear lead you, and worry, anxiety, right? Your intention behind everything matters. You know what I mean? It's like, look at this guy. He's still like hung over, like, oh my God, look at these 3 cups. What if it's going to happen again? Oh my God, like I miss them so much, or whatever it is, you know, like I could have made it work. My love could have saved him, whatever it is, you know what I mean? But it's like, no, babe, Spirit's asking you to drop, like cut cut the cords of pessimism, cut the cords of negative thinking, cut the cords of thinking things are going to repeat. You did the work. You are strong as fuck. Stand up, turn around, away from the Three of Cups, pick up those 2 cups and cross that bridge and go claim this new life. That's what you're working on right now. I think that's pretty badass. 6 of Swords. There is movement. So if you feel like, okay, I'm getting chills on that one. It's like when we come out of the forest, I was talking about this in the beginning. When we come out of the forest, we come out of the depths of the shadows, right? It's like, if you don't feel lost, you weren't deep enough. If you don't feel that haze, that density, like, oh my God, like imagine a baby when a baby's going through the birth canal, how painful it is. And like, you know, the body's contorting through every move. The mother like is contracting and pushing this baby out of the birth canal, right? And it's uncomfortable and you've been through it, right? And it's like when the baby is born and comes out and is like exposed to all this bright light and all these freaking noises and they're freezing cold and they're like, ah, this is fucking bullshit. Remember why? I mean, do we ever wonder why the babies cry? Because they're like, put me back in mom's warm freaking womb. I know what it feels like in there. And sometimes we get used to the pain that we feel too. You know what I mean? It becomes our normal. And Spirit's like, you're in that phase where you've just come out of this birth canal. You've got all these downloads and it's uncomfortable and it feels hazy. And that's okay. You don't have to have everything figured out. You don't have to have you're not supposed to have it figured out anyway. You're supposed to give that all over to Spirit anyway. This is where you really lean into your intuition. I can't see the next step. I can't see ahead of me clearly. I can't see the destination. You're not supposed to, because when you're so focused on the destination and you're so focused on the how-tos and the what, blah, 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 you're missing out on all the fun right here in the present. You know what I mean? So that's why Spirit's like, surrender to your intuition. It is spot on. It's going to help carry you to the next level, which you already are working on right here in the present. You are realizing like, okay, like Deanne said, I'm excited and I'm scared. Good. That's freaking awesome. You should be. Because if you're feeling all like, hell yeah, I got this, boo-boo, ba, ba, ba. Like, nah, do you really though? No, you're moving away from this, whatever it is in the present. So give me more juice on the next 4 weeks, Spirit, with this Emperor energy and this 4 of Swords. What else do you want the viewers? What else do the viewers want to know? What other messages do you have for the viewers with regards to what's happening in terms of action or guidance? Please and thank you. I just heard be confident in yourself. Only you can give that. Only you can do that for yourself. Okay, I like it. 9 of Cups. It's like, this is about enjoying your life. That's the whole reason Spirit's like, please slow down. 4 of Swords. Please slow down. Please get more rest. Because Spirit doesn't want you living up in your head, you know, tattered and hurried and frantic. Like, what's the next move? What do I got to do this? I got to be busy all the time. I'm worthless if I'm not busy. It's like the 9 of Cups can be about like your heart is opening over the next 4 weeks. It's like, if you are feeling like you want to do something because it makes you feel so freaking good and you're not hurting anybody else, then do it. Pursue the intuition hits, the eye hits that's coming through. Pursue the things that really make you feel the tingles. Pursue the things, the experiences, the people, whatever. Like when you're taking a bite out of your food, savor the taste. What's the texture? What's it smell like? What's it feel like when it's trickling down your throat into your tummy? Like really slow down and savor every single moment and be grateful for what's coming through. Pursue what your heart desires. Follow your soul's calling. You can never go wrong with that. Yeah, it's like, look at this 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. When you follow your heart's calling, you can never go wrong. When you follow your heart's calling and follow whatever this vision was, whatever this clarification was, whatever you know you're meant to do, it's like it's leading you to the most long-term sustainable lifestyle, flow state, long-term healthy relationships of all kinds. When you feel fulfilled on what you're doing, when you know what you're doing, your vocation, your career, whether or maybe you're called to be in a really healthy relationship, whatever it is, when you're satisfying what your soul is calling you to do, right? You're literally giving the best of yourself to not only yourself but everybody. Does that make sense? I really, really like that energy. So 9 of Cups over the next 4 weeks, follow your intuition. It's like pursue the tingles. Yes. Because when you can I'm getting tingles on I'm getting the spirit goosies right now just saying it. Because like when you can feel that way, you know you can, that's like you're already overflowing. You're overflowing now. That overflow can be shared very generously with others. So don't be afraid of this calling. Don't be afraid of exiting the building on something that's holding you back from your calling. And whether that's something that's coming from within you or it's a person that you feel like, well, if I become too successful, then they're not going to want to be with me anymore. Bye. Because wouldn't it be amazing to know that there's somebody else so much more aligned with what your true essence? Don't shortchange yourself is what's coming through. Some of you need to hear that. What is the final guidance moving forward, Spirit? What's the final tarot guidance moving forward? Please and thank you, Spirit. Ha! I'm getting this visual. I've done this before. Hold on, let me just see what this is right here. What's the final guidance or actions over the next 4 weeks for this collective? Please and thank you, Spirit. 3, 2. Ooh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, Spirit's like, ooh, I'm getting chills on this one. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. You're experiencing a heart opening. And I believe a lot of people, it's like a massive wave of this happening, especially with that full moon in Gemini that just happened. It was literally clearing out, with that being the last full moon of the year, literally clearing out everything and anything and anyone that is holding you back from stepping into 2025, owning who you really are unapologetically and letting yourself be seen. It's like with that Ace of Cups, it's like that is a call for extreme self-care. And if you don't know how to take care of yourself in a way that you want others to like spill that out onto you, this is the call to action to follow that call and figure that out. But this is like a time to really pour a lot of love into yourself because you're making big, big moves. It's like I've got the 8 of Pentacles. Whatever it is that you've been working on, whatever it is that you're getting ready to move from, right? And move toward, Spirit's like, keep working at it. Don't give up. Keep working at it because you're mastering this, whatever this is. You're mastering this, okay? You are doing well. And look at that, 6 of Wands. You are overcoming the hurdle. Exiting the situation. I'm getting chills on that. That's confirmation. Exiting the situation again, and more chills on that. Exiting the situation is about like you taking your power back, you receiving that download, right? That you received in the past. You acquired that wisdom, right? And now, right now in the present, you're seeing the truth for what it is. You're releasing the denial and you are getting ready to take the steps to move away from that situation, that person, that way of being, whatever's keeping you, holding you back. Again, place it where it resonates. But man, know this, you are overcoming it. You are mastering this. I really, really freaking like that for you. So what's coming in? This is going to be the final one. Then we'll get a couple oracles. What's coming in with this mastery, Spirit? What can they expect to come in? Oh, okay. What else? Please and thank you. Okay, so you're mastering too. It's like a layer of ego being shed. 5 of Wands just came out. It's like you're mastering, not giving a damn what other people think. You're mastering not giving a damn what other people think. And stop. This is coming through too. Like, you're overcoming your own internal drama for some of you. which leads to procrastination, which keeps you in that pause state. For others of you, what's going to come in and expect it when you start making these moves and you're glowing and you're glowing up. You know what I mean? Because some of you are afraid, if I glow up, this person's going to leave. If I glow up, my family's going to be like, people that, it's like, I feel like what's coming through, if I glow up, if I earn, if I succeed, it's like other people are going to feel bad about themselves because they're not doing it. That's not your weight to carry. That's not your weight to carry anymore, my loves. What is the final guidance over the next 4 to 5 weeks? I think I've said this, I don't even know how many times. I'm getting lost in it. That's okay. Sometimes we want to get lost so we can be found, right? 3, 2, and 1. Oh, thanks, Spirit. Wow. Oh, wow. You sent that one on me there, Spirit. I didn't even realize it. It's like, over the next 4 weeks, trust what comes through your intuition. There's the moon. This is what else is coming through. When fear rears its ugly head, give it a good look up and down and tell it to sit down. I'm moving forward anyway. I'm trusting what's coming through my heart and my soul, and not what my ego, what my mind is trying to block me from doing, right? So trusting in your intuition, right? Big change coming in, my loves. Big change. That's a call to get centered and stay centered in the wheel. Divine shifting things around for you, Here comes the Hierophant. Maybe you're dealing with the Taurus. I think I spoke about the Hierophant at the very beginning of the reading when I said that's giving me that shaman energy. Like, the Hierophant is also this spiritual leader who is literally channeling an open channel from the divine realm to the earthly realm. So I'm definitely speaking to a class of you, whether you know it or not, your freaking channel. Okay, baby. Bottom of the deck, the Lover's card. Oop, let me hide the nudie booties up so I don't get abolished. The Lover's card. So for some of you, again, this is like when you walk away from that old person, when you walk away from that toxic situation, the person, the job, the old way of being, when you're opening up your heart and you're living from a place of slow and easy, baby. Easy living. I'm enjoying my life. I'm confident. I want to savor every moment because I don't know when my last moment's going to be. I want to savor every freaking moment. When you're putting off that kind of vibe, that kind of energy, those frequencies, you are attracting your abundance to you. You are attracting your opportunities to you. You are attracting people who are aligned with you, right? It's like that's bringing in really great opportunities, big decisions. You know what I'm saying? So I really like that very, very much for you. Let's get some final oracles, Spirit, final messages, final big picture messages for the collective, please and thank you. What animal guide wants to come out with final message for this beautiful collective, please and thank you? 3, 2, and 1. Wow. Okay. I cannot even deny it. It's like, here comes Turtle Spirit. Deanne, this is for you if you're still on, babe. 62 reduces to 8. 8, infinity. 8, the lemon skate. Mastering the life lesson of mind and heart coherence. The green in the background coming from the heart, slowing down. Turtle Spirit knows that when I am consistently moving about the cabin of my life in a very slow and steady pace, that this is how I receive my downloads. This is how I know things will get done in the way that they're meant to get done. And it's going to be long sustaining. The turtle, I savor and enjoy every single moment. I don't have to move fast because when I move fast, I miss out on some of the best stuff. Do you know what I mean? So, oh my God, I love that, Deanne. And then on the bottom of the deck, it's like I've got 8, I've got 88, I've got the crow spirit 17. Today is the 17th. Reduce that to 8. It's like the crow spirit, the crow were all around these particular deck that I chose to use today. This is transformation, big transformation. It's like, this is spirit. Like, I want you to graduate and co-create with me, but I can't release you out there until you've really, truly accepted where you're at radically. You're no longer in denial of your role. And you're in this position as the emperor where you will do whatever it takes without hurting anyone, but you will do whatever it takes to protect your mission, to protect your role here. And that means boundaries with yourself and with others, right? So let's go ahead. I love that 2 8s showed up. You can't beat, what's Sarah say? 888 has been everywhere. Right, Sarah? Right? So many different downloads when I'm walking. Deanne, I love that. There's so many various methods of getting into a meditative, AKA trance-like state. You don't have to be sitting cross-legged Zen, right? Like, that's okay too. But it's really, truly about finding the methods and the modalities that work for you to get you in that space to receive. All right, let's do some posi. Let's do some posi affirmations for this beautiful, beautiful community. I want to thank every single one of you that showed up here today live. Thank you for contributing. Thank you. I'm getting goosies on this. Thank you for contributing your energy. Every time you communicate with me in chat, you hit the like button, like you interact with this channel, you're literally allowing me to tap into your energy, and it becomes a part of this collective energy. So I really, really, truly appreciate that. I want to build a beautiful, beautiful community, of aligned souls, right? Also, I want to give a huge, huge shout out to everybody that's watching the replay. If you're still with me, thank you so very much. You know what I mean? Replay will be available with timestamps, my loves, after the live. And I also want to say, you guys, I think the last I looked at, I'm at 224 subscribers. Hi, freaking 5. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for that just shows me that you resonate with what's going on, with what Spirit and I are co-creating. And I just love to have you on board. So thank you very much for that. You know what I mean? All right. What positive affirmations will help this beautiful, beautiful community moving forward from here on out? Well, moving forward over the next 4 weeks. Let's keep it to that. How about that, Spirit? 3, 2, and ha ha ha. Yep. Ha ha. Surrender to peacefulness. There's more heart. Surrender to peaceful. I know a lot of you out there, myself included, we up until recently haven't known what peace really feels like internally. But when you do that depth work, when you do the depth work and you do the shadow work, when you reach a level of that inner peace, I guarantee you, as the emperor, you will do whatever it takes to sustain that peace. It becomes a lot easier to let go of people, places, habits, things when you've experienced that. So nature, there's a big call to nature. Green, more green energy, heart energy. Get outside, my loves. Get grounded and centered, right? Don't throw it away, even if it's cold. If you're in the north, put on a nice bundle up, gentleness. It says, I speak with gentleness and I listen with gentleness. I align with the gentlest parts of myself, and I take joy in being receptive, open, and unafraid. I'm like a baby deer who's best friends with a baby elephant. The baby elephant wraps its little trunk around my shoulders and we lie down gently on the grass, daydreaming and talking about what sorts of humans the clouds look like. So it's like, allow yourself to embrace this more gentle side. A lot of us have been hyper masculinized for most of our lives, where we felt like we had to be in control of everything and we had to be harsh and we had to protect ourselves and we had to protect everybody that's around us, right? but it's like Spirit's like, it is okay to embrace being gentle with yourself and being gentle with others. It's like when we're able to really truly align with what's our hearts, our souls are calling us, right? And unapologetically move forward, right? Moving away, setting the things in motion. Abundance is yours. Abundance is coming in. Okay, guys. So, wow, high fiveys. I hope that this was meaningful and helpful. Drop something in the comments. Let me know if it was. Thank you again to all you beautiful, beautiful goddesses that showed up today. I really, really super appreciate it. And until the next time, my loves. Ooh, I'm getting chills on that. Till the next time, my loves. Be well, love well, live well. Chef's Kiss vibes. I love you all. The next live is this Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.